Van Vliet outside. Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. And the rejection by MP. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Now, MP. After Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. MP deciding where to go with it. Williams for three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone Anthony Edwards to look up to.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Şengün throws it down.
High IQ of Fred Van Vliet is why he is so good at pick-and-roll action.
The three from MP. That's a 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Van Vliet finds Green. Brooks outside. Van Vliet against Dort. Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Williams. Back to MP. Lets it go with a 3. And the Thunder another 3. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Houston, Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Dylan Brooks.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by MP. Rockets trail by 19. Pass to Green. Back to Whitmore. A three ball. And it's Green. Missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
A three from MP. Nailed from three-point land. Felix has got 27 points.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Van Vliet wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
2 seconds separating the shot clock. And again for three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Van Vliet outside. Jacks up a three. No good on the shot. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Oklahoma City out. With a whole new group out there. Houston with a big group substitution here. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Brooks comes in for Tate. Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Aaron Holiday. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is good. Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between...
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Felix, no luck. The Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Green, no luck. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Felix. And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018. An all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
And now we head to center court where MP has a few words for us.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. setting the record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Well said by MP. Bravo, MP. Accepting this honor while staying focused on the task at hand. Greg, I know you were impressed.
And Kevin, doing this at home had to feel good, right? Now they just have to win this game, and the party can really start.
Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Did Sengun answer the bell tonight or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
Another bucket! Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Rockets shooting 45% in quarter number 2. They grab their own miss. Sengun with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. No good from outside. Rockets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Van Vliet finds Sengun. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Holmgren gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Thompson passes to Sengun.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Sengun still able to play above the rim.
And MP with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Thompson outside. Houston moving it around. Brooks has got space. Thunder with the rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. ADB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Felix has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Brooks outside. Down low. Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Wallace misses. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Şengün, no good. Outside, Dort, 16 feet away. Nice jump shot, good. Dort's got 5 points so far. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Thunder delivering the blowout. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. There's been no adjustment period to the NBA for these young men.
And Kenny wouldn't know anything about this. Not just anybody wins Rookie of the Year.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Thunder.
Whoa, wow.
That is more than enough of a...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Jalen Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's MP in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the perimeter.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Thompson finds Van Vliet. Got a piece of it. Holmgren with the steal. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. And Williams slams it in.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. This one for 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And here's MP for 3. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
Williams finds MP. Back to Williams for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Williams has got 22 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And Şengün throws it down.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to MP. To the inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. MP against Thompson. MP outside. Williams passes to MP. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation.
Oh.